Well, I gotta say, it's getting pretty cold out. Temperature is 57. Just absolutely love the Weather Channel. Already 49 in San Angelo, 66 in Corpus Christi. Wow, and look at that, 72 degrees for the afternoon. It's going to be another comfortable day tomorrow. Starting to finally see temperatures in the mid 70s. Which, that right there is pretty good. Those are comfortable temperatures, you know, when you get into the mid to lower 60s and 70 degree temperature type days. That's just really good. Well, anyway, we need to take a look at Bandera, because I think somebody said that there was rain in the forecast. So we'll go ahead and take a look at Bandera. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see what's up with that. Well, it's 52 degrees right now in Bandera. 50 degrees in Fredericksburg. Okay, well, I guess the thing froze. We'll give the hour by hour and also the 7-day forecast. Now, anyway, that's okay. Maybe around the area, even for that Saturday when we have our softball game out there at Camp Bandina. That's gonna be pretty good. See how Brady looks. And go ahead and do that again. There we go. They're probably a little bit more colder. And we'll take a look at Brady. Well, they're at 49 degrees with a freeze warning on them. Okay, well that's where it just did it again. Trying to get that going. Ah, well, that's okay. No, get out of that. Okay, so I think go back and we can look at the Excel forecast for Brady. Actually, nope, that's the wrong one. They have a pretty good selection of weather scan. But yeah, I do love Weather Scan. It's a pretty good channel from the Weather Channel. Yeah, no, just having a good time on my computer. Hmm. Yeah, this thing right here on the internet is a good weather scan. Now, well, I think everything is going to be all the same as we're out there at Bandina this weekend. Well, anyway, I did see a text from the group chat, and I do believe I think somebody got fired tonight. So yeah, that's kind of bad. But anyway, yes, I mean, if that one guy wasn't focusing on chores, and I think I kind of agree that accountability should take place when people do not do the chores, and yet they get on that horse and hogging up the trail rides. That's not fair. I look at it and I've seen it. I've seen it happen. But anyway, I think they're putting a stop to that, and pretty much now everybody can participate. Now that means I could be with Bikani more and more. Or wherever Benji needs me. Like if we go off site to give the kids a pony ride using his horses, that's pretty good too. But you know what? I kind of figured that there would be changes coming. With all that's been going on this past week, this week, and so forth. I do believe that there is change for West Creek, and we need to head in the right direction. And these boys and girls, they deserve what they deserve. They need our help more than ever, and I will give them a lot more than just 100% of my time. I'll give them 1,000% or 1,000,000%. I mean, if that even makes sense, but I think it does. But yeah, I was starting to think that there is changes coming, and I already know that there is. But anyway. Yeah, so just looked at the weather. It's starting to get cold out. It's about 9 to 9. And yeah, I gotta start getting ready for bed in just a little bit. I'll go ahead and get my thing over the window. So yeah, go ahead. Put that phone right here. Got my space heater ready to go. Put that right there. Yeah. Put my hand in. Put that there. And this right here. And yeah. Looks good. Real light bulbs are not warm, but anyway, they're pretty good on that. Alright, so I would say it looks pretty nice. Got that up, and so far, I guess we'll continue to chill out for just a little bit more, and we do at least one more video. I'm okay with that. I mean, we got to get back to making content anyways. As I said before, those horses, they matter to me a lot. And I know it's hard to, do chores, but if you don't do your chores, then yes, a lot of things will go undone, and a lot of things will not look good. Stalls, waters, and a lot of things on the property that need 24-hour care. You go in, you look and see how clean or dirty those stalls are. You gotta jump right on it. I mean, those stalls are dirty. You gotta get after it. You don't need to fool around and, just throw the rope on the dummy cow. Or trying to catch the calf or whatever, that's not good. And when you're staying focused on your work and trying to do the level best that you can, and trying to maintain a ranch and the cleanliness of how it should look like. And yes, those boys and girls deserve better, and they will deserve better. And, that's why Benji, he trusts me as his number one partner. And I'm thankful for that. And, I do my level best, even though I run a job on base, and do that Monday through Friday, and the weekends being on the ranch and stuff. It's a 7-day-a-week job. And I know how tiring that could be at times, but at least I'm staying out of trouble and I'm keeping myself busy, like all of us should. All of us should stay busy. And that's how we make a living for ourselves, and it pays the bills. I mean, that's what you got a job for. You gotta be productive when it comes to having a good job and, but seriously, I mean, if it were up to me, I would do anything to have that job at West Creek, and keep all the boys happy. And girls, there's a lot of girls out there too. But to tell you one thing, it's hard to see somebody like that get fired, somebody that fooled around and they didn't know the outcome of the consequences. The consequences will come back and it gets you. And so far it did. It got him because he didn't take things too seriously. And so far the saddest thing ever is one of the horses there had passed away. That's kind of sad. And yeah, they had to bury him too. Whoever that was. Well, kind of sad when something like that happens, and knowing that horse has been with you for a long time. And yet people really didn't care, and that's how sad it was. I mean, I'm sorry to judge about that, but people there just played games, and they tested Benji. They tested his patience and Lana's patience, and now things are starting to turn. Crap is really starting to hit the fan. And like I said, I mean, if I ever said this before, I wouldn't want to test Benji or Lana both, because they will nail you. They will get you. And, they are the greatest managers out there. Benji, he's been motivating me since day one, and I really appreciate him for doing that. And so far, it's been great. It's been an honor to serve on his side, and I would love to continue to serve our great citizens of West Creek. People really admire what I've done, and to show positive attitude. All of us, I mean, especially when you work on a ranch, you have to show that positivity. You can't come to work all the time just feeling negative all the time. There's a lot of people that do that these days. They show up to work, they're cussing their heads off, they're just negative all the time. And that is something that all of us shouldn't tolerate. But, we come to work and we be positive and we say, hey, it's a good day to work and it's a good day to have a living. And it's a good day to be alive, too. Be thankful for every day, you know? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I tell you, them horses deserve better, and they will get better. We need people that would help these boys and these girls to deserve a life that they should live. And that goes for everybody. Everybody deserves that. But, you know. Well, it's 9 o'clock. I think it's time for me to go to bed, so I'm gonna see you guys later. So have a good night.